Hello students, this is Neeta Biju. Welcome to another class of business studies. Today we are going to do the last topic of the first chapter, coordination. So coordination is nothing but which binds and which unites and integrates all the functions and activities and operations of an organization and leads it towards the achievement of common goals. So we have already studied about the 5 very important functions of management, that is planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. So apart from these 5 functions, there is one very important function of management which every manager has to perform, and this is what is coordination. So it is not only the function, but it is the essence of management and the process by which a manager synchronizes the activities of different departments is known as coordination. So we have different departments, different sessions, different individuals, different you can say divisions, wherein so many you can say varieties of activities that are taking place in an organization. It's all placed in a very orderly manner, and that is what is called as synchronization, and it is directed towards the achievement of common goal. And this is what is a brief introduction or concept of coordination. Now we'll be studying the important definitions of coordination by the famous authors. The first one, according to E.F.L. Breach, coordination is balancing and keeping together the team by ensuring suitable allocation of tasks to the various members and seeing that the tasks are performed with harmony among the members themselves. So it is nothing but in a team, in a group of members, we have different individuals with different attitudes, of different backgrounds. They have their personal motives. But what coordination does is it assigns jobs and responsibilities or duties to each member and checks that all the members are leading towards one common goal in harmony, and that is what is coordination according to E.F.L. Breach. We have another definition by McFarlane. Coordination is the process whereby an executive develops an orderly pattern of group efforts among his subordinates and secures unity of action in the pursuit of common purpose. So here we have the subordinate and superior relationship. So coordination is a process whereby an executive develops an orderly pattern. In order they plan out, in order they synchronize, in order they integrate all the group efforts among his subordinates. Subordinates are the workers who work under executives or superiors, and secures unity of action. All their activities together are unified, and it is the effort to achieve the common objective of the organization, according to McFarlane. We have another important definition according to Theo Heyman. Coordination is the orderly synchronizing of efforts of subordinates to provide proper amount, timing and quality of execution so that their united efforts lead to the stated objectives, namely the common purpose of the enterprise. So every enterprise or business unit will have certain common, or you can say important objective, and coordination is something that unifies and unites and integrates different departments, different individuals with different efforts together and put them at the right amount at the right time with the right quality of execution, means carrying out the action unitedly, putting all the efforts together and leading them and directing them towards the ultimate objective is what is, according to Theo Heyman, coordination is. So coordination basically is nothing but just like a thread in the garland. It unites, unifies, it integrates all the efforts of different departments, different activities, and leads everything and everybody together in unity of action towards one common goal, that is called as organizational objectives. So this is what is coordination all about. Now we'll study about the important characteristics or features of coordination one by one. According to the definitions what we have already studied, we'll study the features which is related to all the definitions given by the famous authors. The first feature of coordination, coordination integrates group efforts. The second one, coordination ensures unity of action. The third one, coordination is a continuous process. The fourth one, coordination is an all-pervasive function. The fifth one, coordination is the responsibility of all managers. The sixth one, coordination is a deliberate function. So these are the basic 6 features of coordination according to the definitions given by the famous authors. We shall study this one by one. The first one, coordination integrates group efforts. So here it's nothing but coordination unifies unrelated or different interest into one common interest or activity. So it's nothing but coordination gives a common focus to group effort to ensure that performance is according to the plan. Coordination unites the different interest into a purposeful activity. So we have people coming from different backgrounds, individuals with personal goals. All this is put together, and coordination task is nothing but to put all these efforts together and focus on one single common activity, and that will lead to the common goal or objective of the organization. So it integrates group efforts means it puts together all the efforts of the team members and then leads them towards one common goal. The next important feature of coordination is coordination ensures unity of action. So here the main purpose of coordination is to secure unity of action. It's nothing but all the departments. It acts as the binding force between the departments and ensures that all the actions are aimed at achieving the goals of the organization. For example, the production and the sales department, they have to coordinate with their work so that the production will take place according to the demand in the market. So this is what is unity of action. You have different departments, you have different divisions, you have different activities. Everything is put together, and that is what is called as unity of action. Together we act in coordination and then achieve the common goal of the organization. The next feature of coordination is it is a continuous process. So coordination is not one-time function. It is a continuous process. It begins from the planning stage and continues till the controlling stage. So therefore it is a never-ending process. It is just like a cycle. It goes on and on. It's just like a clock. It moves on, and it is a never-ending process, and that is why it is called as a continuous process. It starts right from the planning stage and it continues till the controlling stage, and after that again it starts again from the planning stage, and again the cycle goes on, and that is why it is called as a continuous or never ending process. The next feature of coordination is it is an all pervasive function. Pervasive function means it is found everywhere, it is required everywhere, it is common everywhere, it is practiced everywhere. So coordination is required everywhere due to interdependent nature of activities of various departments. For example, the purchase, the production and the sales activities should be coordinated for achieving the organizational goals harmoniously. That is why coordination is all pervasive function. It's commonly found everywhere in the organization. it has to integrate the efforts of different departments and different activities that are taking place in different departments, and that is why it is all pervasive function. It is there commonly in every level and every department. The next feature of coordination is the responsibility of all the managers. So we have already studied the very important 3 levels of management: the top level management, the middle level management, and the operational level management or the lower level management. So here coordination is the responsibility of all the managers at every level. So here coordination should be done by the top level. The top level managers should coordinate with the middle level. Middle level managers should coordinate with the top level as well as the lower level managers, and the lower level managers should coordinate with the middle level as well as the workers, and to get the work done according to the plans and achieve the organizational objectives. So it is the responsibility of all the managers at every level. The next important feature of coordination is a deliberate function. When you're talking about deliberate function, it is a purposeful activity. It is done willingly and it is nothing but through conscious. So coordination is a function performed in conscious and deliberately. It is an attempt to cooperate and work willingly, and in the absence of coordination, every effort would be a waste. In the sense, people, all the managers, all the individuals have to work willingly and cooperate and coordinate willingly. If at all they are unwilling, then everything will go a waste. So that is why it's a deliberate function. It should be done deliberately. It should be done purposefully. It doesn't happen automatically. That is the meaning of deliberate function. So for the conclusion, dear students, coordination is not a separate function of management, but it is the essence of management. Coordination is a part of all management functions. So as I said earlier, coordination is just like a thread in the garland. Coordination is part of all the functions of management. It unifies, it integrates, and it brings together all the efforts of a group and individual and leads them and directs them towards the achievement of the common objective or goal. Now we'll be discussing about the importance of coordination. Why is coordination so important? What is the relevance of coordination in an organization? Why is it necessary? That is what we are going to study right now, the importance of coordination. So the importance of coordination can be studied under the 3 headings or 3 points. That is the first one, the growth in size. The second one, the functional differentiation. And the third one, specialization. So the first importance of coordination, the growth in size, is studied under the organization. If the organization is growing, expanding, and there is you can say diversification that is taking place in any organization, their coordination is a must. Why? Because there we have number of people employed, the number of departments increases, the activities and operations also will increase, and different individuals of different work habits and backgrounds and situations will come together with different opinions and habits, and therefore coordination becomes very necessary at that point of time in that particular organization. So that is why coordination here becomes very relevant. Coordination has to harmonize all the individual goals and the organizational goals, and then put them all together and unite them and integrate them and put all the activities into unity of action and lead them towards the achievement of objective of organization. So this is what is growth in size. When there is growth in size in the business or organization, coordination is very much required in such situation. The second point of importance of coordination is the functional differentiation. So when we are talking about functional differentiation, it is nothing but there are several and variety of functions that are performed in the organization. So organization is divided into different departments, divisions or sections. So here separate departments are there, and it is separated according to each function. That is, finance department we have production department, we have marketing department, or we have human resource department. So all these departments will have their own objectives and policies and their own working styles. So that is why we here again in at this point of time coordination is very necessary. It becomes very relevant and important. Why? Because the marketing department at times may aim at increasing their sales, but at the same time finance department may not approve with such you can say plans or objectives. So such conflicts may arise in any organization when there are multiple departments with multiple objectives or activities. So in order to have this united effort, we need coordination there again. All the departments and individuals are interdependent and they have to depend on each other, and that is why coordination plays a very important role here also. So the process of coordination is nothing but linking all the activities of various departments and then leading all the departments towards the common goal. So this is another relevance of coordination, we can say, because of functional differentiation, because we have several functions under different of different activities performed by different departments. Everything should be united and integrated and to be led towards a common goal. There again the need for coordination arises. The third importance of coordination is nothing but specialization. So when we are talking about specialization, as our organization grows, as we have multiple or variety of activities to be performed, we have adopted modern technology, we have multiple tasks to be performed. There it's quite obvious that we need a specialist. So in an organization where specialization is a must, modern organization is categorized with high degree of specialization, and that's why where specialization is a must, organization has to appoint specialists. And when these specialists are appointed, what happens is sometimes they may not agree with each other, they may have certain conflicts with each other, disagreeing with each one's suggestions or points. So in such a scenario, coordination plays a very important role again there. So some coordination is required by an independent person to reconcile the differences in approach, interest and opinion of the specialist. So to bring together the approaches of the specialist in order to avoid conflict among the specialists of different departments and functions, we need coordination here so that everything goes on smoothly and the goal or objective of the organization is achieved harmoniously. So this is nothing but the three very important points to explain the relevance or the necessity or the importance of coordination, that is growth in size, functional differentiation and specialization. So this is all for today's class, dear students. This was your last topic of the first chapter, nature and significance of management. In the next class, we shall start with the second chapter, the principles of management. Thank you.